Hello everyone, welcome to you all. This is Lata Awar, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry at KVN Naik Arts, Commerce and Science College, Canada Corner, Nasik. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the allylic halogenation in free radical and some name reaction related with halogenation. In a last lecture, we learn about the free radical mechanism, that is steps involved in, that is first is initiation step, second is propagation step and termination step with their examples. We also learn about the inhibitors and free radical substitution reaction, that is in first we learn halogenation of an alkyl carbon. We saw its reaction and steps involved in its mechanism, and lastly we learn about the propagation steps for halogenation, that is fluorination, chlorination, bromination and iodination. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss about the monohalogenation, in which first we will see the chlorination by taking example of reaction. So consider this reaction. When butane is reacts with Cl2 in presence of light, we get 2-chlorobutane and 1-chlorobutane are the mixture of product. In this two product, 2-chlorobutane is a major product, got 70% yield of this product and we got 29% yield of this 1-chlorobutane. So this is major product and this is minor product. So let us see the mechanism of this reaction. In first step, initiation step, chloride is irradiated with light, we get 2 chloride radical. This chloride radical reacts with butane in the propagation step, we get butane radical. In next step, this butane radical further reacts with chloride molecule, we get 2-chlorobutane. In this mechanism, the formation of radical is secondary radical, so this is more stable. So we got major product. Let us see the mechanism of 1-chlorobutane product. In next step, in which this Cl radical abstract this hydrogen and formation of primary butane radical. This primary butane radical further reacts with chloride molecule and we get minor product, that is 1-chlorobutane. Next we will see the bromination by taking a example of again butane. This butane is treated with Br2 molecule in presence of light, we get mixture of two product. First one is 2-bromobutane and 1-bromobutane. the percent yield of 2-bromobutane is 98%, which is in major amount, and 1-bromobutane is 2%, which is minor in amount. So let us see the mechanism of this. The first step is termination step, so in which generation of radical take place, that is this molecule, that is Br2, is irradiated with light. There is formation of 2 Br radical take place. So the next step of mechanism is propagation step, in which this Br radical is reacts with this butane and abstract this hydrogen, and formation of new radical take place. Further, this butane radical is reacts with Br2 molecule. We get our major product, that is 2-bromobutane in 98% amount. Let us see the mechanism of 1-bromobutane. First step is same as that of, so in next step Br radical abstract this hydrogen radical and formation of new butane radical, which is primary radical, and this radical again reacts with this Br2 molecule. We get 1-bromobutane, which is in minor amount. Take another example of bromination, in which isobutane is treated with Br2 in presence of light. We get 2-bromoisobutane in 99.4% yield, and we get bromoisobutane in 0.4% yield. So let us see the mechanism of this reaction, in which first step is termination step. In termination step, generation of radical take place, that is gives 2 Br radical. This Br radical is treated with isobutane. We get tertiary free radical, which is more stable, and this tertiary radical again reacts with this Br molecule, and we get a major product. From this example, we conclude that as the stability of free radical increases, the yield of product also increases. Here in this example, there is formation of secondary radical and product formation is 98%, and in this example generation of radical is tertiary radical, and the percent yield of this reaction is 94.4%. Now we will see the allylic halogenation. Alkenes can be halogenated in the allylic position by using number of reagents such as N-bromosuccinamide, that is shortly written as NBS. The structure of NBS is like that. And also by using N-chlorosuccinamide, that is NCS. If you use NBS, then bromination take place, and you use NCS, then chlorination is take place. Now we will see the bromination by using NBS. So take example of in which this butene is treated with NBS in presence of light and CCl4. We get this brominated product. This is allylic carbon. The position in which sp2 carbon, the position in which this sp2 carbon is directly attached to the sp3 carbon. This sp3 carbon called as allylic position. So let us see the mechanism of this reaction. So in first step, this NBS treated with light, formation of radical take place. Plus Br radical. In second step, this Br radical is treated with this alkane, and this radical abstract hydrogen radical from this allylic carbon, and we get allylic radical plus HBr. In third step, this allylic radical abstract Br radical from this NBS, and we get our desired product. Next we will see the again mechanism of this reaction, which is proposed by Jerry March. So in first step, formation of radical take place. Plus Br radical. In the next step, allylic hydrogen radical abstracted by this Br radical, and formation of allylic radical take place plus HBr. In the next step, another molecule of NBS is treated with HBr, and we get plus Br2 molecule. So in the next step, allylic radical is treated with this Br2 molecule and formation of desired product take place. Both mechanism are the considerable mechanism for the NBS. Now we will see the chemoselectivity of NBS. The reaction of NBS is highly chemoselective and take place at allylic position. It is also highly chemoselective at position alpha to the aromatic ring and to the carbon-carbon triple bond and also to a carbonyl compound. When both double bond and triple bond are in same molecule, bromination take place preferentially at alpha to the triple bond when one equivalent NBS is used. To understand this concept, take a example. If this moiety is treated with one equivalent NBS in presence of light and CCl4, the bromination take place preferentially at this triple bond allylic carbon. So we get this product. And suppose in this moiety we add two equivalent NBS, that is in excess amount, we get replacement of alpha hydrogen to the carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-carbon triple bond by bromide. The carbon-carbon triple bond alpha hydrogen replaced by bromide in this reaction due to bond energy differences. The selective alpha to the carbon-carbon triple bond because bond energy of carbon hydrogen bond alpha to the carbon-carbon triple bond is less than the alpha hydrogen of carbon-carbon double bond. Therefore, selectivity of alpha to the carbon-carbon bond halogenation occurs when one equivalent NBS is used. If we carried out reactions of alkene with Br2 in presence of light, we get addition product is a major product. And substituted product is a minor product. But if we carried out this reaction, that is alkene reacts with NBS in presence of light and CCl4, we only get substituted product. That means there is no addition product. The concentration of Br2 is high, so it gives addition product is a major product. Or in this reaction, the concentration of bromine intermediate is in control, so we get only substitution product, that is allylic bromination. Consider a simple reaction. In which alkene is treated with NBS in presence of light. We get mixture of two products. First one is this and second is this one. So what do you think, which product is a major product? So you can pause the video and try to solve out this example. So in this reaction, this product is a major product and this product is a minor product. In this moiety, there is 2 hydrogen for replacement by the bromide. So we try to replace this hydrogen by bromide. This tertiary butyl group creates a steric crowding. So from this we get a minor product, and this NBS, the Br radical, is preferentially reacts with this allylic carbon and formation of this product as a major product. By using NBS, we can carry out alpha halogenation of carbonyl compound which having alpha hydrogen. So consider this reaction. So this carbonyl compound is treated with NBS in presence of light and CCl4. We get alpha brominated product. If those moiety which does not having alpha proton, the bromination preferentially take place, or bromination or bromide is replaced this hydrogen, that is aldehydic hydrogen, and we get this as a product. This happen only when there is a no alpha hydrogen, that is R has no alpha hydrogen. Now we will see the whole Ziegler bromination reaction. It is a chemical reaction that involves the allylic or benzylic bromination of hydrocarbons using NBS in presence of light and CCl4 as a solvent. So take a example of this reaction. When this toluene is reacts with NBS in presence of light and CCl4 as a solvent, we get benzyl bromide as a product. So let us see the mechanism of this reaction. So in a first step, NBS is irradiated with light. The formation of radical take place. plus Br radical. In the next step, this Br radical is reacts with this toluene this Br radical abstract this hydrogen radical, and there is a formation of benzyl radical. So this benzyl radical further reacts with NBS and we get our product. So in this way, by using NBS, whole Ziegler bromination can take place. So this is all about today's lecture. In your next lecture, we will discuss about some problems for practice and some name reactions. If you like this video, then press like button, share with your friends, and to get notification of new videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.